Hello and welcome to the fourth in this series of videos where we look through the Core 1 2015 paper. We're up to question 4, and I've actually split this one into two parts because it kind of works quite well as two different questions put together. The first one, they give us a sequence U1, U3, U2, U3 defined like this, where you get the next term in the sequence, or the third term in the sequence, by doing 2 times the term before it, take away the term before that one. So to get the third term here, which is what we're going to do for part A, you need to put in the second term and the first term. So part A, we want to find U3. And if you think about this, the way it's defined here, if we're looking for U3, that would mean n plus 2 equals 3, so n is 1, which means U3 is equal to 2 lots. And if we know that n is 1 here, then we need the second term for this one, because 1 plus 1 is 2, and then we need U1 at the end. So U3 equals 2 lots of U2 minus meant to put U1 there, sorry, U1. So if U1 is 4 and U2 is 4, that means U3 equals 2 lots of 4 minus 4. Well, that's just 8 minus 4, which means U3 is equal to 4. So there you go, for 1 mark, we've done part A. Part B wants us to find the sum of the first 20 terms. So you kind of got to get into a habit with these questions of thinking, well, they're not actually going to make you add up the first 20 terms. So normally there's some sort of pattern. And in this one you might have already spotted, but the first term's 4, the second term's 4, third term's 4. So let's see what the fourth term would be, just to check it out. So U4 would be 2 lots of U3, the term just before, take away U2. So U4 is 2 lots of 4 minus 4, well, that's going to be exactly the same as before, so U4 would be 4 as well. So we've kind of spotted now the sequence goes 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, etc, etc. So if we're looking for the sum of the first 20 terms, so from n is 1 u of n, that's just going to be 4 added together 20 times, so 20 lots of 4, which is 80. Now you could do this with the Sn formula as well, so the sum of the first 20 terms. For that one you'd just do A, so the first term is 4, the common difference is 0 because the sequence isn't changing, so you just do, I'll write it out, so S of 20, using the formula, it's in the formula book, is 20 divided by 2 lots of 2a, and then it is plus n minus 1d, but if d is 0 it just goes to nothing, and yeah, we know that a is 4, so that's just using the formula quickly. So multiply those together and that ends up being exactly the same as 80, so S20 is 80. So either way would work. Probably easiest just to spot that the sequence is 4 every time, 20 lots of 4. So that is the first half of the question. I split it into 2 parts, so this is the second part. Another sequence, V1, V2, V3, is defined exactly the same way as the first one. So if you wanted the third term, you do 2 lots of the second term, take away the first term. But this time they've given us the first term is k, second term is 2k, where k is some constant. So we need to find V3 and V4. So similar to the first half, V3 is equal to 2 lots of V2 minus V1. And we know that V2 is 2k, so we're looking for 2 lots of 2k minus V1, which is just 2k. Oh, sorry, k. Like that. So V3 equals 4k minus k, so it's 3k. So I'll just keep track of the sequence so far. So we've got k, 2k, and then 3k. So the next term, we're looking for v4. Well, v4 is equal to 2 lots of v3, take away v2. So v4 is, well, we know now v3, the third term, is 3k, so we're looking for 2 lots of 3k, and v2 is 2k, like that. So that gives us v4 is 6k minus 2k. Oops. Minus 2k. So that will be v4 equals 4k. Okay, so that kind of works out like that. So that's part A done. We found v3 and v4. We now need to find the sum of the first 5 terms from n is 1 to 5, first 5 terms, and well, they've told us that's 165, and we need to use that to find the value of k. We can substitute in to find the 5th term. I mean, you might be able to spot it already, but let's just do it. So the 5th term is going to be 2 lots of v4 minus v3. So v5 is 2 lots of 4k minus 3k, because we know from up here we've got the 4th term is 4k and the 3rd term is 3k. So we substitute those both in. That gives us v5 equals 8k minus 3k, so it's 5k, like that. And we know that the sum of the first 5 terms, so v1 plus v2 plus v3 plus v4, oops, v4 plus v5 is equal to 165. That's just from, oops, wrong way. That's just from rewriting this out to actually what it really means, which is the sum of the first 5 terms. We know that's equal to 65, and we now know all of the terms are k plus 2k plus 3k, 4k, and 5k. That equals 165. If we add these together, we've got 1, 3, 6, 10, 15k. And that's equal to 165. So if we work that out, 165 divided by 15 is 11. So k is 11. And that has answered all of question 4. There we go.